Hello, it's Ricardo and welcome back to the final mission in the Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, the Ghost Fleet Offensive campaign. 10 missions in this campaign for this DLC, and this one being the last. It will set us up against our old nemesis, Lachesis. Indeed. And he's going to get it coming to him. Let's get a breakdown from the command staff.
And there's nothing else in there.
The keyboard warriors completely scrubbed the file. There's nothing else in the audio, the transmission data, or the file history. It's spotless, like it was manufactured just for us.
Even if the recording is real, we're still in the middle of fuel transfers. We don't have the time or Tillium for a running battle back to Cyranus.
So we stay and lay an ambush for Lachesis.
What? I mean, all due respect, sir. The last time we fought Lachesis, we had home ground advantage and the resources of Colonial Fleet behind us. We've got none of those right now. We could be taking people home.
Admiral Kane is right. Whatever sent that message thinks it can scare us away by using Lachesis as a boogeyman. The Cylons can't afford to have us out here. So we stay and prepare for a fight.
Silas, you can't. They need you back home. Take Galactica home. Protect our families.
And leave people behind to finish our job? That's not us, Sam. We're better than that. We'll finish what Sarkis started.
So I don't have to worry about a mutiny then. Good. Commander, prepare the fleet to receive the Cylons. I expect we have a difficult fight ahead of us.
Okay then, so what's the plan? The plan is rock in there with a good old Battlestar Ghost Fleet Offensive battle group. We're going to rock into the map. We are going to ambush Lachesis where he is. We're going to kill him. We're going to take him right out of the equation. And that IL series was a right pain all the way through Season 1 and the beginning of Season 2, where we first met Atrophos. Now, that's a different IL series that has also been giving us some grief. So we're going in Battlestar heavy, right? I've got 2 Jupiter Mark II Battlestars, lots of firepower. I've got 2 Battlestars from 1975, the old Lorne Greener Dharma Battlestars, the Artemis. I like those, they're great. And I could get 4 ships for quite a few command points, about 7,800 command points. And I put a support ship in there for good measure. I don't think it's going to last very long anyway. So we're going to jump into system now. I've got a strategy I think I'm going to do on this. This is my first time playing this. Let's get a command jump in update.
Greatest contacts.
That's a lot of Cylons.
CBDR.
Commander, launch the attack.
Atropos has known your every step before you made them. Your homes burn while you stumble out here. The Cylon people will hold God's lands for themselves.
You couldn't kill me when you were at the head of Cylon Command. And you're not going to, now that you serve someone else.
None can question God's plan. Not you, not I. Not even Atropos. This will be as God wants it to be.
So there you have it. Kane's been goading him. He's goading Kane. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the Battlestars onto their left side, displaying their right. And then I'm not going to launch any Vipers or anything. Flak. I expect this lot to be base star heavy and to fire all their missiles out.
I'm on it, Commander.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a flak screen. This is my plan. So the flak will go out on the right hand side. Left hand side obviously will be facing towards us at the bottom of the screen.
Yes, sir.
Then the little support ship, a Celestial support ship, I'm going to move in behind that, and that can resupply as and when. So that's what I'm going to do. Not launching any squadrons, any Vipers yet. I'm going to let them shoot their bolt from afar and wear them down. Take their missiles away from them. Get as many missiles from those ships
We're gonna make them pay.
impacted in that flak screen. That's what I'm going to do. Well, that's the plan anyway. So, flak screen's in place. Going to slow that Celestra support ship down. A few little minor adjustments to the Artemis class Battlestar at the back, because it's quicker than the Jupiter, obviously. I don't want any collisions. So we'll just change the orientation of that, drop it down a little bit. No problems there. And I'm going to move around in a clockwise motion so that it is at least there's at least two base stars there. You can see with the grouping, at least, if not an Argos class as well. As soon as they open up with the missiles, we'll be able to judge exactly what's going on, because generally the base stars open up with torpedoes. There's torpedoes coming in, quickly followed by another missile bank. Now, hopefully, the flak screen of these battle stars will absorb those missiles. Here we go. Again, we haven't got any planes in the air. We're just standing ready to resupply with our Raptors from the Celestra. There you go. There go the torpedoes. One or two got through but completely missed into that gap, and it ate it all up. Here comes some more torpedoes.
Greatest contacts. More Cylon IFFs.
All good stuff. Two more Cylons have jumped in. We've now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 Cylons on the screen. And that's hard work. I got to do a bit of adjustment here, because this Celestra support ship is going to go right bang into that Battlestar, and I can't have that.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what happens to that support ship,
So say
but
we
I
all.
can have it going into that Jupiter Mark II, the Poseidon. No chance. So let's do a little bit of changing, a little bit of tweaking. Now with those Cylon ships in the sort of 9 o'clock area, right? We can engage those two Battlestars with their turrets directly at them. Plus, the flak is doing its job. It's eating up all the missile attacks that are coming in. The Cylons, they can't help themselves. I know. They'll launch missiles from afar.
Hold steady, Lieutenant. We survived worse than this.
More Cylons coming in. And all we've got to do is eliminate Lachesis. So we should be okay. I think some torpedoes may get in here. Flak screen's a bit ropey. You got some hits there on the Jupiter. And more torpedoes and missiles coming in. So I think this is definitely the strategy I would advise people to do. Get a flak screen going. Don't launch any ships yet. Wait till the Cylons shoot their bolt. Try and whittle down any fighters that they've launched as well with the flak screens. Because good old fighters don't like flak screens, you know. Now we've taken a few hits. We can see if we can deploy some plating. Not entirely sure how long that Celestra is going to last. There's a lot of firepower coming in. So we've got some smaller ships as well. We're going to start concentrating our fire on the smaller ships that are coming in. Phobos ships also launching missiles. Another barrage of torpedoes coming in. Missiles being eaten up by the flak screen. This is definitely a very good strategy, especially with a lot of base stars, you know. Let them deplete their missiles, and when they've shot their proverbial bolt, then we're going to let them have it with ours. Plus, at the meantime, we're also keeping the fighters at bay, and also we're picking off the smaller ships. Now, when Arachne has revealed itself, we're going to adjust those two battle stars there, the Artemis and the Jupiter, Poseidon, and the Surette. I think it's the Surette, that's how I'm pronouncing it anyway. Phobos are trying to hack us. Now for that, they've got rid of our Celestra support ship. I knew that would happen. Those fighters are going to get through. What we're going to do is we're going to start opening up now with the big guns against the ships that have revealed themselves, and we're going to take them out. Now, the 4 ships that have not revealed themselves, I can see so far, we'll worry about those later. They've shot an awful lot of torpedoes and missiles out. If we can get rid of that Arachne, and it's an Argos class, a big, honking, great big, ugly base star type ship. So one of those battle stars, its armory's offline. So let's try try and fix that. So we're going to launch ships, launch our Vipers, get our planes in the air from that Artemis, and we're going to get them into the sortie and starting to attack those Ceretes class. And then we're going to turn the guns of that Battlestar against that Phobos, the Thera, the Artemis class. And hopefully then we'll be able to get all those squadrons in the air. We'll be able to get our armory repaired. And then take them out of the equation. More missiles coming in. Oh, that's just wonderful. But fortunately they're shooting towards the Galactica. The flak screen from the Galactica is still in place. That Ceretes is about to expire. This is exciting stuff. It's good battle, this. This could benefit for more colonial ships and more Cylon ships and make it really big. You know, make it a bit of a mind stretch in all the micromanagement for the ships. Okay, so we're still targeting that Arachne. There's a Cerebus over there. We need to get some missiles firing.
Yes, sir. Battlestar is taking damage. Battlestar is being hacked.
Galactica's flak screen eating up those missiles. We've got a couple of Ceretes ships that have gone. They've launched nukes. Nukes been eaten up by the flak screen as well. Those new cluster nuclear warhead missiles. The Artemis, it's going to be our sacrificial lamb. We've got its planes in the air. We're going to start firing missiles off at our own at those Phobos ships. We're going to cancel our flak, fire our munitions directly.
Battlestar is taking damage. Missiles incoming.
At that Cylon ship there on the left. We're going to take that out. Guns are going to come to bear. The Artemis is nearly gone. It's taken a lot of hits for an old but I'm retro. I'm Battlestar Galactica old school, even though I really enjoyed the Ron Moore one. Okay, so what have we got going on? Galactica's still got its flak screen on the go. We may have to reposition that. But I think our main task is going to fire missiles directly at that Argos, or Kratos class. Sorry, I do beg your pardon. It's a Kratos class.
Got it.
Base star. So Lachesis is going to be in that. They're heavily armoured. They are absolutely huge. They are massive. Get some more missiles firing. Just take these ships out of the equation so we can concentrate on that Kratos Cylon ship. Now these were introduced last season, or last DLC of Season 2. There's the Artemis gone. The Ceretes is gone on the Cylon side. More missiles coming in against the Artemis. We're going to see if we can get a flak screen back on. I don't think we are. That's going to go. It's going to be a shame because we've lost that ship.
Got it.
Going to get our Assault Raptor in, painting targets, firing rockets. Let's take it down old school.
Got it.
The Artemis is soaking up those missiles, taking an awful lot of hits. So we know there's another base star type ship.
Artemis is taking damage.
Over to the right hand side.
Friendly squadron is dark.
Escort third zone is active.
Artemis down.
More missiles from our Raptor squadron hitting the Kratos, taking out some of its armor. Artemis down, which is a shame.
Yes, Commander.
So it's now down to the two heavy hitters, the two Jupiter-class Battlestars. The Poseidon and the Galactica.
Yes, Commander.
And the Poseidon really has its hands full. Let's recall our Raptors. our standard Raptors to get rearmed with rockets. Time to focus fire now. We've been hacked. Missiles from the Poseidon going into the Cerberus. It's gone. Good stuff.
Send me more. These humans will not go quietly.
There will be no more reinforcements, brethren.
Clothos, what of you? Where are you?
I have rerouted the fuel dependencies of your base star. Your connection with Cylon Command is severed. Either you destroy Galactica, or are killed by them. God's will be done.
I will take your spine for this, Clothos.
Battlestar is trying to spool drives, but something's wrong. I think Clothos just handed Lachesis to us on a platter.
This is it.
So it looks like good old Clothos. That's right, Clothos, everyone. Is back, and back with a vengeance. He's stitched up Lachesis. You know, destroy the colonists, there's no reinforcements coming. So, like they say, he's handed to us on a platter. If these two Jupiter Battlestars can kill that Kratos base star, then we're in luck. Targeting the Kratos now, making sure we can try and get as much firepower laid down on that ship, take Lachesis out of the equation. Get him out of there. He's gone. Give those Cylons a right bloody nose. Okay, more missiles away against that Phobos. Got some torpedoes coming in. That's it. Lachesis is history.
It is by God's will alone. Atropos now bears responsibility for the Cylon people. God's will be done.
Good. He's gone. Time to mop up the rest. So we've got a Hydra there as well, by the look of it. That jumped in quite recently. Just going to make sure we've got everything sorted out in regards to our subsystems. Kratos is gone. Lachesis is dead. We've killed him. And we've still got two Mark II Jupiter Battlestars, the Poseidon and the Galactica, in play. So,
I'm on it, Commander.
providing nothing too funky happens, we could be in luck there. Let's focus fire on that Hydra. Get that taken out. Make sure we got our subsystems all happy. Get a flak screen to get rid of those missiles that are coming in. It's got to be a base star over there. We'll cancel the Raptor launch. Actually, yes, recall the Raptor launch. End turn. So we've got a bit of flak. That's taken out.
Friendly squadron is dark.
Those missile hits from that Cerberus. Still being hacked by that Phobos. Let's get our Battlestars in hot pursuit against the remaining ships. So I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ships still in range. Missiles are reloading. The armory needs a bit of attention. Let's launch our ships. Get some planes in the air. And then use our fighter squadron to take out the smaller ships. Well, that's the plan anyway. So Hydra down. Still continue to fire on the other machines. More missiles coming in. We've got to absorb those hits. Gonna turn Galactica into the fight. Galactica's, or the Poseidon's armor on the right is completely gone.
Got it.
Let's paint a target with our Assault Raptor. Oh, it's exciting stuff, this is. It's a really good end battle. We're being hacked by 2 ships now. 2 Phobos ships are trying to hack us. That Argos, tough old ship, we'll mow that Hydra down, and then we'll bring 2 Battlestars to bear against that Argos. Before we get there, we can take out that Hydra. Well, that's my plan anyway.
Eat this, toaster.
Another Cylon ship down.
Escort priority 1 still online.
Missiles away, hitting the Argus.
Friendly squadron is dark.
They're tough ships. Punching through the hull. I'm going to split now. We're going to take Galactica directly at the Argus. We're going to change the Poseidon to pursue that Phobos that's hacking us. Galactica's taking a pounding. This could be touch and go actually. The arm is holding.
Got it.
Still some raiders in the air as well, but our squadrons are going to have a go at that. Galactica's hangars are offline. Navigation is nearly done. Fire control's still there though. Let's focus fire at that Argos. The Poseidon. Again, focus fire. Get the guns out. Give it a good battering.
Jupiter is taking damage.
Big door knocker guns of the Jupiters tearing through the armour into the hull now. The hull's dropping nicely. I think probably 2 turns that'll be gone. On that Phobos I think we'll use missiles.
Yes, Commander. Salvo launch ready.
Because he's far enough away, we need to take him out. Galactica is in a right state. More missiles coming in. Only a few now. It's degraded, obviously. The Argos held down to 122. Big guns going in, down to 82. As the Poseidon Jupiter 2 goes past that. Battlestar. It's going to lash it with its guns. Missiles still heading out now towards that Phobos.
Missiles incoming.
Down to 53. It's launched missiles. We've launched missiles. We've launched big guns. It's gone. It's out of here. That leaves 2 Phobos class ships and a smattering of raiders. We've still got 2 squadrons, half capacity in the air. We're going to start focusing fire from the Galactica directly at that Phobos. So we can get some decent hits on that. Of course, navigation is out. We're running slowly. Rear armor's gone on that Phobos. We're going to swing the other Battlestar around to engage the other one. Take that out.
Yes, sir.
Fix some subsystems on the Poseidon. So engineering is damaged. Fire missiles at the Phobos. Hopefully nothing else will jump in. If it is, we're well and truly fracked. Got a Battlestar for you there. Hey. Okay, what's up next? So we're still being hacked. More missiles coming away. Not sure how much that Phobos is swinging back around to re-engage.
Yes, sir.
Firing missiles, we've got to take it out. We've got to take it out so we can carry on with our better Battlestar to pursue that remaining Phobos that's in play. More missiles going in. Missiles from 2 Battlestars now against that Phobos. As it swings around, give it some guns, then we can swing it back around, put the boosters in, and engage that one.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's get our Vipers up there as well. Help us out. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Galactica is really hurting. Down to about 69 hull. Oh no, actually Galactica's fine. It's Poseidon that's really hurting.
Got it.
Just Galactica is hacked left, right and centre by the Cylons. Nothing much more left to do now than let this game play out.
Battlestar
No more squadrons. Still got an assault raptor in the air from the Poseidon. Or a normal raptor from the air, I think it is. Missiles going in against that Phobos. Rear armour gone. Bottom armour nearly gone. Using the fighter squadrons to take it out. That Phobos has gone. Let's swing that Poseidon Battlestar around. Just in case anything jumps in and we're needed. Of course, we've got to protect the Galactica at all costs.
Yes, sir. Yes, Commander.
So far, so good. It hasn't been that bad. For the end mission, exciting. Lots of ships. A little bit of drama with Lachesis being shot and killed, and we've destroyed him. Klothos making an appearance again, and you know the jury's always been out on him, all the way from season 1. And the fall of Daedalus. Got our Vipers attacking that Phobos. Good stuff. It's more than likely going to end up being a Viper mission right at the end.
Bring our people home. Time to clean up and go home.
So the Phobos is swinging round to have a go at us. Luckily, we've still got a lot of armour. Navigation's down, fire control's down, the armory's down. But we do have another Jupiter Mark II, that Poseidon swinging round as well. So missiles are coming in as well now. We're going to keep firing, keep wearing it down. Now all of a sudden that Phobos is proving itself to be a tough ship, where normally they're not. Fire control is still offline.
Missile tubes prepped. I'm on it, Commander.
Let's end that turn, see what other damage we can do. Still, the Vipers are chipping away, distracting that Phobos a bit. We've got more missiles coming in. Galactica is in a right state. There's more missiles. More Vipers. Down to 24 hull. I mean, the Vipers can take it from there, really. We can try and help out with some more missile strikes as soon as fire control comes back online from the Galactica. And from a distance from the Poseidon as well. Yep, it looks like it's going to be a Viper victory. Fire a few missiles from that Poseidon. Chipping away at it. And then once this is done, that's Battlestar Galactica Ghost Fleet Offensive done. Lachesis destroyed, Cylons on the run. Phobos down to 4 points of hull. Galactica still out of the fight. Tech Bay and CIC working. And that's it. That last salvo is it done. Phobos destroyed. Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. Ghost Fleet Offensive. DLC of Season 2 complete.
We destroyed Lachesis. That's gotta be enough to get us home now.
And there you go. Good old Alex Singh wants to go home.
I hope you were watching, Lena. It wasn't all for nothing.
Commander, tell Ghost Fleet to clean up and spool drives. You're going home.
And that's it. Ghost Fleet's going home. Now, this was the early press release of this game. So far, there hasn't been a cut sequence at the end. When the full release comes out, I kind of hope there is. So what I'll do, I will be saving this game, and then I'm going to replay the last mission. Hopefully there'll be a cut sequence. So I'll leave you with the cinematic. Looks really good with all that flak going on and all those big battle stars. Harking back to the glory days of the Colonial Fleet. I've been Ricardo. This has been Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, Season 2, the Ghost Fleet Offensive. And this particular mission has been the ambush of Lachesis. However, this is the 10th out of 10 of the campaign missions that I've completed and are now on YouTube. If you're still with me after 31 minutes, thank you very much. Like and subscribe and put your notifications on the channel. It doesn't end here. I have been playing this through on Commander level. I'm going to ramp it up to a Fleet Admiral, which is the new difficulty and packs that come with Battlestar Galactica Deadlock Season 2 DLC Ghost Offensive, right? And I've got that on the toughest level and see how hard it really is and report as well. Look out as well, because there's going to be a review coming in for the game itself. Just ready for review day and my thoughts with some screenshots as well. Check back for more videos in the series. Thanks for watching.
They're giving us a hell of a storm, sir. Optimizing firing solution.
Solution update. Target acquisition maintained.
Reloading.
Gonna take full.
Come on. Switching guns, manual. Get him.
Escort third zone is active.
We're gonna hammer these crackers so they can't get back up. Plating has reached Sector 8. One shot. Give me one good shot.
Bomb incoming on fire strong.
They're in our subsystems, Captain, attempting to flush network. Escort priority 1, still online. They're breaching our firewall. They're already in our network. I can't get them out. nothing.
Got it. I can't knock out the Cylon interference. Reaching bingo fuel. Actual says to mop up and prepare for extraction.
They're breaking. Push the line. We've got them now. All right, let's bring our people home. Time to clean up and go home.
It's actual. Latest command confirmed.
Order received to clean up and de-escalate. They never stood a chance.